Yeah, the past week, ladies and gentlemen, I've heard the whispers, I've read the tweets. Nobody thinks I stand a chance inside the fight pit. The entire world says this is Matt Riddle's type of match. And I had to go home and take a long look in the mirror, and I came to the harsh conclusion that I'm Seth freaking Rollins, baby! So it doesn't matter what kind of match it is. It could be a cage match, Hell in a Cell, tables match, ladder match. I've been in every single type of match you can imagine, and I've won them all. Because as good as Riddle may be inside that cage, he's got nothing compared to me, and I'll tell you why, because I've got one thing that he will never have. And that's this. Right here. I've got an Einstein-level acumen for the fight game. And so Extreme Rules may be my first time inside the fight pit, but I promise you this, when all the dust settles, Riddle is gonna be flat on his back, and the entire world is gonna be singing my song, calling me the king of the fight pit.
King of the fight pit? Got a nice ring to it. Gonna have to earn it.
Riddle, I know you're back there, and I know you're watching very closely, and I hope you're taking notes, because I'm about to give Father of the Year Rey Mysterio the beating he is too much of a coward to give his own son.
That was a low blow.
Insulting words from Seth freaking Rollins.
Calling Rey Mysterio a coward for not attacking his own son.
And you never watched Rollins perform. This is trademark Seth freaking Rollins. Mind games.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, Rey Mysterio. But this is not trademark Rey Mysterio. I'm seeing a man not smiling headed to the ring. He's got a lot on his mind, maybe too much.
Oh, this just matches what we heard from Rey Mysterio early on. He said, listen, I still have hope for my son Dominic. Now he'll come to his senses, but I will have absolutely no mercy tonight on Seth Rollins.
Well, it looks to me like Mysterio is certainly not in a headspace he needs to be tonight. You can see Rollins mocking the history that he has. It was Seth freaking Rollins that...
Oh, not waiting for a bell.
What are you saying about headspace, Corey? I think Rey Mysterio is right where he needs to be.
No, Rollins is where he needs to be. Rollins and Mysterio one-on-one when we come back.
What was that?
Careful.
Welcome back to Rey Mysterio versus Seth freaking Rollins. Mind games from the beginning for Seth freaking Rollins. And you see the blood trickling down between his eyes, and right now taking that out on Rey Mysterio.
This is quickly becoming an intense and physical affair. Let's show you what happened a few moments ago. Rey Mysterio would drive Rollins right there face first into the steel steps, and as a result, Rollins wearing the wound of this battle early on.
And Mysterio now paying the price. No one makes Seth Rollins bleed his own blood.
Well, there's a long history of brutal encounters between Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins, and this match quickly adding to that legacy.
Yeah, but Seth freaking Rollins had to understand Rey Mysterio was going to come out vicious after the things he said.
This is trademark Seth Rollins. This is exactly what Rollins has done to Matt Riddle and countless other competitors.
But has it worked? It doesn't appear to be working for Rollins up to this point,
He
Corey.
did one move, you fool.
Rey now on the offensive. Trying to get Seth Rollins to take back those words about him as a parent, about Dominic Mysterio. A man right now, Rey Mysterio is, oh my God, obsessed with.
Rey needs to come to terms with fatherhood. Your babies are going to leave the nest one day. Rhea Ripley made Dominic feel some kind of way, and it's just a part of life.
Here's how Seth Rollins quickly turned things around against Rey Mysterio. And to your point, Corey, this is more than Dominic finding himself leaving the nest. This is Dominic Mysterio completely disrespecting, dare I say, trying to embarrass not just his father, but his entire family.
This is Dominic Mysterio, sick and tired of living life in his father's epic shadow. That's what this is about. Dominic looks to strike it out on his own, to be his own man.
However you want to frame, oh my God, this argument. Shoulders down, trying to get it over with is Seth freaking Rollins' kick out for him, Rey Mysterio. Rey has a heavy heart, a lot on his mind, and he's taking on a legend with whom he has a long history. It's a recipe for disaster if you're Rey Mysterio.
And think about the flip side here. You know, I'm sure those thoughts of the fight pit are still circling through the mind of Seth Rollins as he dubbed himself, what was it, the king of the fight pit earlier on. Looking forward to his match against Riddle at Extreme Rules.
Last week, looking to move past Riddle. A sunset flip, shoulders down. Kick out from Seth Rollins.
And Rollins once again a step ahead of Rey Mysterio, exhibiting his Einstein-level acumen.
That's incredible ring IQ. We're seeing that tonight.
No, it's not incredible, Jimmy. It is Einstein level. This is not a run-of-the-mill superstar. This isn't Seth Rollins having a good week, having a lucky run. This is Seth Rollins reminding the WWE Universe that he is as good as he says he is, night after night, week after week.
I think it was kind of Einstein level from Riddle to essentially
just stop the sentence right there.
No, to goad Seth Rollins into a rematch, into a fight pit after Rollins claimed for weeks he was done with Riddle.
Saxton, Riddle's knuckles drag on the ground when he walks. You trying to tell me he outsmarts the architect?
Riddle got what he wanted.
Time.
Riddle got what he wanted, right?
Well, did successfully last week make Seth Rollins emotional enough to accept the fight pit match at Extreme Rules. And right now, the momentum heading into Extreme Rules will be amazing for Seth Rollins if he can defeat Rey Mysterio tonight.
I think I might call him Einstein Riddle.
Oh! That bleeding forehead rebounded off the turnbuckle. And of course, Rey Mysterio wisely going after it.
Rey Mysterio dropped hold at the last second. Looking to punish Seth Rollins.
It's like all that frustration.
To your point, Jimmy, unleashing all the frustration, all the emotional pain caused by Dominic, unleashing it all onto the Visionary.
That seems like the case tonight. Very aggressive. No smiles in there, single-minded, but still has the agility. But look at the counter.
Rey attempted to slip out.
That loaded on the shoulders, and down he goes over the knee. Guts absolutely busted.
Take another look at the vicious impact. As Seth Rollins showed his knee. Oh, talk about vicious impact.
Unintentional slide out of the ring for Rey Mysterio.
Unintentional. Rollins threw him out of the ring, Jimmy.
I know he does it intentional all the time. That was against his will. Flung out of there.
Rollins looking to finish. There's a lot of history between these two.
Dominic Mysterio actually competed against Rollins during his first match, but nice stare on the face of Dominic.